Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and Minimalish Monday. Today we are going through basically random face products. I've got powders, primers, concealers, foundations. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really. Yeah, there's a couple eyeshadow primers, a couple face primers, correctors. So let's get started and use it. The next thing I have here is this Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder, and I wanted to love this. I love the texture of this. It almost kind of feels like when you touch it, it's so smooth, it almost reminds me of water. I know that sounds weird. Anyways, I got it in light, and as you can see through here, it looks dark for me for a light powder, and this was the lightest one I believe they had, or at least they had at the time when I bought it. I've used it twice. It's too dark for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this along and see if somebody can get more use out of it. Another product I have, another powder, is the Maybelline Fit Me. Again, I have not used this in quite some time, so I'm going to pass this along. The powder is really pretty because it's not like a completely flat type of powder, which I need with my dry skin, but I don't use it. Sorry, my dogs wanted to film too. Let's see. Then I have these Guerlain Meteorites Aquarella. Anyways, I keep these. I like using them as a finishing powder. I think I may add this to my list of products I'm going to pan. This year I want to do a project pan. The next product I have is this Cosmetics Cc Elimination, which I actually like it, but I got it in the shade Light, which is unfortunately too dark for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. Another product I got was this Fawned Foundation from Gerda Spillman, I believe, and it's actually a really nice foundation, but again, the color is too dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this along. I bought this because it said that it had a lot of the products in it are pharmaceutical grade, I believe, and a lot of skincare benefits to it. I've used it a couple times, but unfortunately it's not my color. The next product I have here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 base. I do like this. It's very similar to the Benefit Professional, so I'm going to keep this. I really like it. It does fill in my lines. This is the smoothing primer. It was a sample of it. The only problem I have with these, and I don't know if I need to wait longer, but so my skin's really dry and I apply a moisturizer. When I put this on and I let my moisturizer sit for a while, it seems to ball up. So I'm not sure if it's the product itself or with my moisturizer, so I'm going to go ahead. I need to see. So this is a Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Corrector in Extra Light Bisque. I haven't used this in a while, but I think I'm going to pass it along because I'm just trying to really limit my collection. So maybe somebody else in my family can use this. This is the Rms Beauty Uncover-Up in 00. I know they have another shade now that's lighter. It's like 000, which is nice. I'm going to hold on to this because sometimes I use this as a base. And sometimes I use this under my concealer as well. Why is it not focusing? Because it's actually got coconut oil in it, so it's very hydrating, which I need. My skin just tends to absorb whatever I put on it, so things can look very cakey on me very easily before I even apply powder. So I'm going to hold on to this. I guess things I'm keeping over here. The next thing I've had this for a while. I use this on days when my allergies are really bothering me or I'm really tired, and this is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Instant Depuffer. I do like it. I like the way it feels. I don't know that I necessarily repurchase it again, but I want to use it up. Then I have the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I got this. I haven't used it yet, but I heard it's really good and I can't wait to give it a try, so I'm going to hold on to this. Then I have my Too Faced Tinted Beauty Balm, which I do really enjoy in Snow Glow, so I'm going to hold on to this. I think I may put this in my pan video as well. I really like this. It's got 20 SPF in it, and I know a lot of people don't like it because they find it too hydrating, which is exactly why I think I will like it, because nothing else ever seems to be hydrating enough for me. So I've used this a couple times, but I need to use it some more. I'm also keeping my MAC Strobe Cream. I've had this for a while. I don't have too much left, so I want to finish this up soon. I do like to either mix it with foundation sometimes or apply it below it. It does help give an extra like glowy base, not shimmery base, so I'm going to keep that. Likewise, I have this Becca Backlight priming filter, which I've had for a while, and I do really like this. I really even like this on its own. I typically don't have much time to apply makeup. Maybe it's like once a month I get to wear makeup, so that's why I'm trying to significantly downsize my collection, because in my life right now, fortunately, unfortunately, I don't have the time to use all of my products. But this one is great, and I really enjoy it for even if I don't get to put something over it. This can be worn by itself, and you know, although you still have imperfections or whatnot on your skin, you just have a subtle glow, nothing shimmery of that nature. You don't see any like glitter or mica particles on your face, which I like, but a subtle glow like lit from within. So I would definitely recommend this if you haven't tried it already, and I enjoy it, so I'm going to hang on to it. The next product I have here is this matte concealer. I think it's the Mineralize Concealer. I can't see it. It's coming off. It's in, I believe, like NW 10 or 15. I like the applicator on this as a brush. Woo! Okay, it's not going to open. Anyways, but I'm going to go ahead and pass this along because I've recently discovered a relatively like holy grail HG concealer for myself. So I'm hoping someone in my family will be able to get some use out of that. I'm also going to pass along this IT Cosmetics Dirty Bye Bye Under Eye with Collagen and Vitamin C and K concealer, which this is, I love this concealer. It's a neutral medium. Unfortunately, this shade is too dark, and I hate to admit this, but this is like 7 years old. Possibly 8. So I am going to declutter that. The next product I have here is my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, which I love. This is my holy grail. This is my holy grail concealer. I have the shade, this is the lightest shade, in Fair, I believe. I need to get light because right now this is just slightly too light on me. I know that sounds ironic, but anyways, I love this concealer. If I set it with the powder, it looks beautiful. I don't have to set it with the powder. Creaseless. No concealer is going to give you no creases, especially the way my eyes and under eyes are shaped. There's some like natural lines there that just the way my skin falls. But I would definitely say like crease less, as in significantly reduces the amount of creasing compared to anything else I have tried. So this hydrates my under eye. It's beautiful, and I actually found out about this from, I started watching like mature skin videos. I know that sounds weird or whatnot, but I find that the YouTubers that record videos of those nature tend to give a lot more honest reviews and have maybe skin issues that can be more visibly noticeable with products. If, you know, sometimes when a younger person reviews something, they may not have the issue, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, be able to necessarily tell a difference. But I love this. I don't like the Tarte Shape Tape. I tried it out at the store, but it like creases on me really bad and oxidizes. This is perfect. This one is one of the only concealers that doesn't oxidize on me, doesn't crease nearly at all. I just have a couple natural creases that I expect, but in the other areas that could potentially crease when I move, it doesn't. So if you haven't tried this out, I would recommend it if you have dry skin, mature skin, or any sort of fine lines that are either there from time or have been there just since you were born. So I love it. The end. I know that was kind of long-winded. I also have this Pixie Corrector in Brightening Peach. I'm keeping this instead of my Bobbi Brown one. I do like to apply this underneath my concealer to help counteract. Sometimes I even apply it as my concealer, my dark circles. This is so old. It's like dried out. This is the Lime Crime Candy Eyed Eyeshadow Helper. Wow, again, like 6 or 7 years old. Anyways, it's dried out. I'm decluttering it. Next, I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Enigma, which I love this packaging minus the wand. I could do without the wand. I feel like if they're going to have a wand, I want it in that cute little potion bottle like it used to be in, which I severely wish I would have saved, but I didn't. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and declutter this and see if a family member can use this, because I use the MAC 24-Hour Eye Base, and I find it really brightens the colors and isn't drying on me. This, the Urban Decay ones can sometimes be slightly drying for me, and I have dry skin already, so I don't want that to go to waste. It's beautiful. It's almost got like a cool undertone to it versus like a yellow one, so I would recommend that to anybody looking for it. Urban Decay has some awesome primers. This is the Nars Translucent Crystal Powder. This is the favorite powder that I found so far. Oh, I'm also keeping this. See, that's not good. Anyways, I'm keeping this. This really also helps kind of like blur imperfections. So I would recommend this if you haven't tried it to try it already. I use this to set my under eye, and I typically don't apply powder to the rest of my face because my face is so significantly dry. If I have makeup on it, it doesn't need powder. I just have to spray it. So yeah, anyways, I love that, keeping it. This is my MAC Fix Plus, which is really old. I keep one in my gym bag. I love this. I spray this on my face like all the time, and I enjoy this. I would recommend it if you have dry skin, or you know, when you need something to help it look less dry throughout the day, because my skin looks more cakey as the day goes on just because my skin is so dry. So I do really enjoy this. I'm gonna keep that. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've actually only used it twice, so I don't like know why so low. Anyways, I don't find it necessarily any different from my MAC Fix Plus, which I prefer. So I'm gonna declutter this. I don't need this much stuff, and I don't know where the lid is, but anyways, so hopefully someone in my family will enjoy this. I also have the Skindinavia makeup finishing spray, and I have the makeup priming spray, but I guess it's on my dresser. Anyways, I'm gonna keep both of those. I want to try to incorporate these more when I do wear makeup, especially the priming spray. I want to do some reviews on them, so I will be right back with my numbers. Okay, so I had 25 products total here in this declutter video. I chose to get rid of 11 of them, which means I reduced my collection by 44%, or I got rid of 44% of these face products here, which I'm impressed with. I was hoping I would be able to get rid of a little bit more, but I really want to work on panning some of these, which I think is also a good, you know, thing to have, a good plan of action. So thank you guys for watching this minimalish Monday. I believe my next declutter video will either be hair care or nail polish, because we are done with makeup. Yay! So thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!